It seemed like everything we heard and hoped might be true. We got a ride right away and she took us to the dunes. And we fell asleep to the sounds of a carnival from a village further down the beach. We woke up the next morning on a bed of tiny flowers, packed a tent and went to get something to eat. We bought a cheap jar of peanut butter and a loaf of fresh white bread. We made sandwiches on the beach. Life doesn't get any better than this. We walked in for free to the first castle that we found. It was empty, it was late, it became our campground. And we spotted a tent and we met another camper. He told us his sad story. Well, he had been dumped by a girl that he loved, and he told us not to worry. You can camp anywhere, no one's gonna care, why would they? It's not like this at home. We told him, you know, he said your home's so far away. We went west all the way till the land ran out. We slept at an empty house in the middle of a tiny town. We met a man at a crossroads who said it was his dream someday come to Bloomington. We thought it was funny because for you and me it was our dream to be here in Ireland. He was a big fan of John Mellencamp. We told him everything we knew about him. We invited him to come and stay at our house. When we got to our stop, he didn't want us to get out. Stayed the night at a house of a guy from Albany. He was glad to meet Americans. He made us spaghetti. And we met a man who said he was a doctor, and he took us on some of his house calls. He taught us the best way to get a donkey to come to, not to pay them any attention at all. And I crawled to the edge, peeked over my head, and looked down to the sea. It was 2,000 feet to the water below. It looked so blue, it looked so deep. And don't ever let them tell you that it rains in Ireland. Well, if they tell you that, you can be sure they've never been, cause the sun is always shining and the hills are always green, and people always smiling and offering you drinks. We'd set up our tent on the cliffs right by the sea almost every night, and the waves rocked us to sleep. The postman from Wales and his friend from England bought us fries at the westernmost pub. We sat with them and two others we met, and we all watched the postman get drunk. And at first, the Burren might seem like a wasteland of broken stones. Look in the cracks and you'll see there's a secret there that grows. And Galway City really feels a lot like home. We went through Connemara and up to Sligo, and at the Sleepling we couldn't see anything. We decided that we should turn back. The mist was so thick we couldn't find our feet, and the trail was called the Dead Man's Pass. On one side it was 3,000 feet down to the ocean. The other was 2,000 feet to the ground, and anyway our time was running out. And we crossed the country in less than a day. Our last ride to Dublin asked us the same things. They asked if we had any kin from Ireland. They were surprised when we said no. When I said I didn't drink and hadn't tried the Guinness yet, they were the first ones to say way to go. And as our ferry was leaving the Emerald Isle behind, we were already making our plans to come back sometime. And don't ever let them tell you that it rains in Ireland. Well, if they tell you where they've never been, 'cause the sun is always shining and the hills are always green, the people always smiling and offering you drinks.